What up, it's your boy Josh, aka the Pepperoni Pirate, aka the snack that smiles back, aka Totino's hot pizza rolls. And it's that time again. Time to take two iconic snacks, smash them together, and see if we can create a beautiful snack baby. Now, we asked you what two snacks you wanted to see smashed together, and you said?
Goldfish and pizza rolls.
Will this new snack be a smash? Find out, because this is Snack Smash. We're gonna make a dough. I want it to kind of be a hybrid of this toasted ravioli pasta-y texture of a pizza roll, and also have some of that like goldfish crackeriness in it. So my idea is to make a semi-leavened dough akin to a rough puff. You familiar with rough puff?
Oh yeah, the boxer.
Yeah, rough puff McGillicuddy. He almost knocked out Sleepy Jones Johnson.
Yeah.
I am most excited to spend time with my friend Mike for today.
I love to get together with Josh and just goof around.
Mike, I guess we gotta start making these pizza rolls. Do you know how to do it?
Do I know how to make them in like the fundamentalist traditional way?
Are you a pizza roll fundamentalist?
It's always a riot when we get to cook together. There's always like the oven version and the microwave version.
The problem with pizza roll fundamentalism in America. Welcome to my TED Talk. I am a hardcore pizza roll microwaver.
No, that's chump change, dude.
I believe that a pizza roll should essentially just be a grease sponge.
If you want to have the real pizza roll experience, you got to bake them in the oven.
So we're gonna dump in, I'm gonna get about 2 cups in there. Yeah, I'm gonna call that 2 cups.
Okay.
And Mike, I need you to pour in 2 cups of flour into that. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna crack 3 eggs into this, because I said we're trying to get like a pasta texture, because Totino's pizza rolls are toasted ravioli by definition. Now you're gonna add, I wanna reinforce, what was that like, was it called Stomp? Stomp, I believe, was a Broadway musical where street teens used garbage buckets as drums. Right, is that correct?
And then there's the Blue Man Group. They had like...
Yeah, that's the Blue Man Group date.
The Blue Man Group is a spin-off show of Stomp. Might be the other way around, actually.
The Blue Man Group, it is a triumvirate of sorts of men trying to raise awareness about male pattern baldness. They do it by painting themselves blue and then, I don't know, spraying an audience with slime. Okay, so you're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of oil. We're winging it. We're gonna see what kind of texture we end up with. I'm gonna put a little bit of orange food dye in there just for the fudge of it. I think the dynamic that Mike and I have, it's kind of like a mentor and mentee, but no one really knows who the mentor and mentee is, which I guess that means you're not really learning anything from each other and you're just a bunch of slap-dorking around with each other. So we're adding it to a blender because we want to try and like really get the cheese. What are these cheeses? They're cheese fish. They should be called cheese fish.
And why are they called goldfish? Is it just because they're the color of goldfish? The thing that I love about goldfish crackers is that you can eat a never-ending amount of them and never get full and never get sick of them.
I don't like that the snack smiles back at you. You know what I don't get, Ryan? Charlie, the star-kissed tuna, he's all happy. It's one thing where goldfish smile back because they're not like a real animal, but Charlie, the smiling tuna that's trying to get you to eat more tuna, what a freaking sellout to the tuna race. Now what you're gonna do for that is you put the lid on it and you just kind of shake it and then...
You barely shook it.
I got it in there. And then you're also gonna put that... Oh! I forgot to whisk the other thing, and that's water. I like to go wetter on my pasta doughs rather than drier. That way
I knew that about you.
It's wet. I'm gonna dump out this and then we're gonna make a well. It looks like there's
like
way too much liquid for the flour right now, so maybe start with about half of it.
Okay.
Man, you really frothed up those eggs.
You told me to, bruh. You know I've...
How long were you beating those? Yeah, no, you're doing, Mike.
Okay,
just,
I thought maybe I could hide it from you for some reason.
The key to pasta making is you make a well in the center, and then you build up the.
Can I damn it?
Hey, Mike, get in here. Just start mashing.
I thought I was dry hand.
What?
Wet Hand, Dry Hand is an experimental punk band that Josh and I started before quarantine. I play guitar above water, and he plays guitar underwater.
You're the dry guy.
You whispered, and you told me I would always be dry hand, and I took it literally.
You'll always be my dry guy. So the key is we need to get. Hey, we should combine them actually.
So we grab what you want, man. Do whatever you want. Look at you.
Chefs need to take control in the kitchen, you know, but also not.
Josh has a unique instructional style where he can, at the same time, know everything about a topic, but give you zero useful information about that topic in order to help you.
So now we're just gonna take this, we're gonna wrap it up, we're gonna get in the fridge, it's gonna hydrate, and then, just like Sleepy Jones Johnson versus the thing that we said earlier.
Riff Ruff McGavin? Oh, Rough Puffs down.
Rough Puffs down to the god. Sleepy Jones Johnson, taking the mustard belt.
From Cincinnati to San Diego, the world can hardly believe.
I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna make the filling, and I thought when we were doing this initially, I was like, oh, there must be like a robust rustic tomato sauce inside the Totino's pizza rolls, and then I looked at the ingredients, and check out this tomato sauce I'm gonna make.
Wait, I have the perfect knife for that.
Just use this one, man. Why mess up your good knife?
The knife that I left myself, you might say, came from an estate sale.
Like a week ago when Mike found out that we were gonna do this together, he goes, Josh, I hid a knife in your kitchen. I go, Mike, that seems like a safety concern for me.
Outside the sale, there was like a family huddle around a fire, and they just had lots of like old knives and like crystal balls and stuff.
And he goes, no, don't worry, you're never gonna find where the knife is in the kitchen. And I was like, Mike, this is unnerving. And I forgot about that until Mike pulled out, well,
Where'd it go?
what is that called?
When I asked the guy about it, he's like, yeah, I've been waiting for you to come buy this knife.
How much of this do we need?
Whole tube. Is
The
that Top
whole
Gun?
tube? Why'd we even
Well,
open
dude,
it?
because
Whoa!
make the filling, we're gonna chop pepperoni into tiny bits, we're gonna chop sharp white cheddar cheese into tiny bits, and then we're just gonna mix that with tomato paste, salt, and water, just like Totino's does it. We want it pretty pasty, because we're gonna get a lot of like moisture releasing from the cheese.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
add a little bit of water to that. 'cause
I
that's-
often
that's-
end up with a lot of moisture releasing because of cheese.
I eat a lot of cheese, I end up with just a quarter cup of water in my pants at the end of the day.
Why is the knife bumpy at the top? Is that to
That-
make it seem like someone worked hard?
That's actually a real feature of what's called a santoku blade. This is technically a nikiri knife, but what it does, say you're cutting a potato with a normal knife that doesn't have
Oh,
the
it won't
bumps.
stick to it.
Yeah, it creates little air pockets.
brilliant.
But this is a lovely little design. So you're gonna use that to cut the cheese. Anyone who has ever microwaved pizza rolls knows that the cheese comes in little tiny cubes, and you only know that because every time you microwave pizza rolls, it doesn't cook about half of them, and they're still icy in the middle, but you never put them back in the microwave. So if you look at like a frozen Totino's pizza roll,
There's like little cheese cubes. They're like the size of the marshmallows that are in.
Yeah, so if you like- so if you look inside, you see like little cheese cubes and little pepperoni cubes in there. So that's what we're trying to achieve. Mike uses a knife like he would use a large saw, which I kind of respect. There you go, Mike. Grunt into it. I would never just manhandle fists of cheese and like slam a blade through it, but Mike did it with a surprising amount of deftness. You're doing pretty good. I don't need
Once
help.
I got my batons and I go into columns, you know I'm a column,
That
man.
is some excellent
I'm a column kitten.
knife work.
Thank
So
you.
you're a column kitten?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna put the cheese in here. Actually, we got all the filling made. So now we gotta roll out the dough. Then we're gonna fill that, and we're gonna cut into goldfish, and we're gonna bake it, then we're gonna fry it, then we're gonna garnish it, then we're gonna eat it.
Okay.
Man, I can't stop eating this cheese.
I know. It's just it's snack
We're
size.
here for a while. Hey, Mike, it smells like updog in here.
That's just because you've been farting for 2 minutes.
I did just whisper that to him.
Some people would say that Josh has been farting all day.
Anytime you guys hear me cough anywhere on set, it's not a real cough.
I'd be one of those people.
I'm gonna cut this into 2 rounds because we're essentially gonna do this ravioli style. You've made ravioli.
Yeah.
All the time,
Yeah.
man. You listen to this guy. No one loves ravioli like this guy
It's
loves
one of my
ravioli.
favorite forms of music, man. I love making ravioli.
What?
Ravioli music is kind of it's like a crossover between like reggae and like Italian folk music. Oh, mozzarella. Like that.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and roll this out into large circular discs. We're gonna do this simultaneously. What we're looking for is
I know we are. It's like it's kind of like a rumble going on.
That's the thing with the cooking shows. You just gotta kind of narrate. If you run out of things to talk about, because we don't have much in common, right? You just gotta like say what you're doing.
Like right now, I'm thinking about how you just betrayed me as a friend. Is that what I'm supposed to
I
do?
betray you as a friend?
Because you said that we have nothing in common.
No, we
But
have
we
things
do.
in
We
common.
both like farting silently and
Like
covering up
parties
with
that
coughs.
We love covering up our silent parts of the coughs, and that's what most friendships are based on. Yeah, you want to go like doubly thin.
Doubly thin.
Doubly thin there, Mike.
Pip pop, pip pop.
It's like Rough Puff McGillicuddy got Sleepy Jones Johnson.
Wait, maybe that's their name on the wall.
Dude. The new names of the fighting sandwich and hot dog are Rough Puff McGillicuddy and Sleepy Jones Johnson. They are 2 fictional 1940s boxers. All right, Mike, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Where are we at size-wise? That was nice. I was like Sigma dough.
Oh,
Mike.
So are we throwing this for a reason or just?
No, you were never supposed to throw it. So just put it down. See
part
where
of
we got
the pizza
size-wise.
process.
This looks pretty equivalent. Okay, so we're gonna egg wash this whole surface. Yeah, dude, that's great.
I got a great egg brushing technique,
Okay.
but you gotta kind of make a sound like a Bruce Lee, like whoop, 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 whoop,
He was in there just like swishing and swashing like a Jackson Pollock.
whoop, 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 whoop.
Mike, nothing but respect for your technique. All right, so we want to make these little submarines, and so we're gonna add like a nice dollop of filling right there. I could like kind of measure it, but I don't really want to.
I hate measuring too, man. I never measure anything.
Dude, me neither. That's what they say. Measure once, cut once.
That's what I always say. I cut 3 times, measure 0 times.
Cooking is about instinct. It's not about measurements. Cooking is about love.
So are we gonna put this down?
Yeah.
Wait, that was the egg side down. Oh, you want that? I can't keep up, man.
Dude, just do what I'm doing. Just try and mimic me. Like a child driving in the car, you know, just kind of making that motion on the side. Yeah. So you're gonna pat all these out. Now, let's see how these cut out. I think we should be fine. Here.
And then we're gonna give them a little pinch of roux.
You know, I think it should be enough.
Oh, hey.
Pinch them shut.
Yeah, whoa. I thought the most difficult thing about making the actual rolls is keeping the fish stuck together on the outside.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of cheese seepage, but this should be good.
We've put so much flavor in them, they could hardly contain themselves.
Just like lick your fingers and pinch it.
You can't lick your fingers anymore.
You can't lick your fingers anymore. Even KFC's, they're changing they used to be KFC finger looking good.
Now
it's
mask looking good.
mask looking good. The toughest thing was that me and Mike were just laughing and goofing off half the time. Mask looking good. Sorry, everybody. That should have taken half the time. Check this out. Now mix that together. So what we're gonna top is just a little bit of parsley and Parmesan, just for a little bit of color, and then we're gonna bake these at 350 degrees for only 7 minutes, just to par bake them, just to set them, and then we're gonna actually drop them in the fryer, and then that's gonna give them that crispy cracker texture. Give it a little like, cha-cha-cha, and then we're gonna pop this in the oven. Hey, Mike, follow me to the oven, follow me to the oven. Yeah, keep going, you want more motion on it. And then, yeah, get some more, just toss it. Yeah, there we go, don't get it on the bottom, it's gonna burn. Now we're just gonna bake that for 7 minutes, then we're gonna, and then they're gonna be goldfish. All right, so Mike, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these goldfish pizza rolls out of the oven and look at them.
Oh,
Our bloated little
schmeezy.
submarines have become bloated little tasty treats. I don't wanna fry it fully because I think it's gonna hold its shape better if we bake it to set it first. Line them up on my arm and I'm gonna just swoop them in there. And then we're gonna try and crisp it up in the fryer to give it that perfect hybrid Totino's toasted ravioli texture and the goldfish cracker texture. Well, that feels good. It's like a hot stone massage.
Right now, the thing I'm most worried about with the snacks is that they're gonna all break open in the frying process.
We didn't crimp them as good as we could have. Some of these are opening a little bit, but like pizza rolls, they always open. They always open in the microwave, and so I think it's gonna be fine.
These two are dead, I think they're floating.
They're floating, Okay, some of them are opening a little bit more than I thought they would.
I think it's cool, like their tails kind of flared out and it's
Yeah,
made
yeah.
like a different type of fish.
And we were intending on doing that. So now they're nice and crispy. You can see they even look like goldfish.
None of their guts came through.
None of the guts came out, and you know why? Because it's just tomato paste.
crimping.
And are crimping.
I'm pretty optimistic this is gonna be a smash. I like both of these snacks very much, and I think that they pair beautifully.
Grab a scalpel. We need to put a smile on that face. I'm gonna put a smile on. I don't know how to do it. So I guess I'm just gonna cut like a little.
Yeah.
Was that worth it?
That's a frown.
Yeah, fish are pretty mad that they've
Why
been
is
dead.
he frowning?
I don't know. Like, cut a smile and that looks good. Look at this one. This is more of just an expression of neutrality. This is like, I am a fish and I accept this.
It's like an indifferent fish.
An indifferent fish. The snack that is indifferent towards you.
Indifferent Fish was my Fish cover band in high school.
You guys just like sang it all with no enthusiasm. You're just indifferent about their
We
music.
just didn't bother the jam. We just stuck to the song.
I think it's gonna come out really great. I think there's a chance that the cheesiness of the goldfish steps on the pizza-ness of the Totinos, but I don't think that is a very big chance. These are two delicious snacks. I think it's gonna be really delicious. Mike, we got the snack that smiles back, albeit a little bit indifferently, but a snack isn't a snack without the box. Let's see that box. Mike, we did it.
We did do it.
You and I, we put in an equal amount of work and we did the goldfish pizza rolls. First impression, they look pretty incredible to me.
Yeah, they really look like goldfish.
Well, the dough is like nice and kind of pliable, but it's got a little bit of crispiness on it. I'm really excited. I'm proud of our work. I'm excited to taste it. You excited to taste it?
Yeah, I'm getting a little pepperoni smell too.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
just gonna go ahead and,
Ranch up.
you want some ranch?
Yeah, ranch me.
Yeah. I always eat pizza rolls with ranch and I really soak them in it. Sometimes I just do it like a bowl of cereal.
I don't have a response for that.
All right, just get it. Oh, that's a lot of ranch. Well, we're doing it.
Whoop.
Okay, Mike, hold your judgment, hold your judgment. You and I have to decide if this snack passes or smashes, you right? Mm-hmm. Maybe the old 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. This is smash, right? This is smash.
Yeah.
There was some hesitancy in my mind where I was like, is the goldfish flavor going to distract from the pizza roll? Is cheddar, that flavor blasted cheddar flavor, gonna distract me from pizza roll, a snack that I love? It doesn't, man.
I think it's kind of nice because the tail of the fish is like the crust of the pizza. And I find myself eating it that way, where like I eat it from the tail.
I could eat so many of these. This is like a really incredible thing, and honestly a product that I could like see Totino's and Pepperidge Farms as goldfish, you know?
Totino's Farms.
That's where I want to go when I die. Mike, thank you so much for bumping yummies with me today. I had a lovely time, and thank you so much for stopping by the Mythical Kitchen. We got new recipes for you every week. We got new episodes of A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, our podcast out every Wednesday. Hit us up on Instagram at Mythical Kitchen with pictures of your food under hashtag DreamsBecomeFood. We'll see you next time. Rock it with a spork in your pocket. Get the spork tea now at mythical.com.